In European societies, African people are easy to spot. Physical features such as our skin, colour and our hair make us stand out. However, as a community, we are almost invisible. Historically, in order to justify the enslavement of Africans and the colonisation of the continent, Europeans ensured that all African contributions to world history were erased. Over centuries, many millions of Africans were ripped from the continent and taken in slavery. We were inhumanly forced to deny all about us that was African and to take on a European identity. We were forced to change our names, our religions, our languages, and all other elements of our culture. The majority of us today have fully embraced this. With names like Smith, Knight, Wilson and Jones, you won't find any of us in the telephone directory. Our places of worship are indistinguishable, being primarily European Christian or mosques. We're invisible through our eateries or general cuisine. Even our top chefs rarely step outside of Eurasian cuisine. We're invisible through our arts, as most of our famous artists strive for acceptance in European mainstream galleries, in mainstream music, mainstream dance, film and theatre. Even the so-called black music genres of the USA are created for or targeted towards Eurocentric audiences, being structured along Eurocentric lines of composition and purpose. Take gospel as an example. In the main, gospel music consists of Eurocentrically structured compositions, prioritizing melody and harmony, and passionately celebrating European Christianity. That is, the Christianity that was used to enslave us, not the Christianity of the much older forms such as the Coptic or Ethiopian Orthodox Church. So what's the significance of this? European supremacy was achieved through excluding or even suppressing other cultures, other histories. The people themselves, black and other non-Europeans, could be included and even become successful within European societies, but only through embracing and extolling European culture. To challenge the oppression of black people, we need to promote and extol African culture and history, not black people, particularly if their only difference from white people is the colour of their skin. We need to make Africa visible again. To this effect, a white master drummer would have a greater impact in challenging European cultural supremacy and racism than a black concert pianist. A white filmmaker producing an African historical epic, particularly pre-16th century, will have a greater impact on challenging European supremacy and racism than a black filmmaker producing a mainstream Hollywood epic, even if the topic is racism.